I want him to protect and provide, because that allows me as a woman to get into my feminine energy, which I believe is where women are most happiest. When women feel safe, we feel protected. Be feminine, be happy, and be sweet.
Dudes don't want to date other dudes. It's as simple as that. I don't know why it's so hard to submit to a guy that you trust and admire and love and respect.
Men and women are so different, aren't they?
Yeah. When you're changing for a woman, that inevitably puts her in a leadership role. And when the woman's in a leadership role, she's going to lead you all right to the end of the relationship.
Relationships, life in general, everything's transactional, right? So like, hey, if we're gonna be together, let me protect and provide for you. And as the lady, you give up that ass.
I personally really value traditional gender roles. I think the most beautiful thing a woman can do is be a wife and raise children and nurture them. And I love a man to be strong. I want him to protect and provide, because that allows me as a woman to get into my feminine energy, which I believe is where women are most happiest. When women feel safe, we feel protected. Be feminine, be happy, and be sweet. For some reason, those at the top, the elites, whatever you want to call them, are trying to switch this all around. And what happens is men and women start to reject each other. We don't like each other. I don't want a weak man, and a man doesn't want a masculine woman. And so we don't get together, and then there's no children. It leads society down a very dangerous and dark and also a very lonely path.
Dudes don't want to date other dudes. It's as simple as that. If they're heterosexual, like they don't want that. We're not interested in women because of the manly, masculine aspects that they have. No, it's their feminine energy that they carry. It's intoxicating. You could almost smell it. There's just something in the air being around a woman. Like, and you just feel good. You feel kind of whole to a sense. And I do think men and women complete each other. So you feel whole. You feel at your best. And oh man, like just a woman's figure. Like ladies, if you could see the way attractive women look through the eyes of a man, you would get it. You would understand it. You can't put it into words. It's just you're just filled with lust, okay? That's what guys are into. And being feminine and being submissive, you may say, "Oh, Josh, it's easy for you to say. As a guy, you get to be the one calling the shots. You're the all being submissive means is you're just taking orders and you're doing cooking and cleaning." Like, no, that's not what it means. All submission means is you're allowing the man to lead. That's all it means. So, given the option between a guy with 10 years of driving experience as opposed to a guy who's only known riding a bicycle, who would you choose to drive that car that you're in? I'm assuming the guy with some driving experience. All right, you still have the option of choosing the guy you want, right? Now it just comes down to who would I allow to lead? Who can I trust? Who can I forfeit some of the hardships that I'm already carrying alone? I don't know why it's so hard to submit to a guy that you trust and admire and love and respect. Why is that so difficult? Like there's that bummy guy who keeps hitting you up, who has holes in his boxers, can barely hold a job. I'm not asking you to submit to that guy, the guy who's knocked up 2 other chicks. I'm not telling you to do that. Or the geeky dude that has the geeky dude that doesn't have a spine, right? He's a pushover. I'm not telling you to do that. We're not telling you to go for that. You still have the option to choose the guy that you want. So just choose the right guy. I think the dynamic between a man and a woman is at its best when the man is masculine and the woman is feminine, right? Their biology, it's like yin and yang. They just blend well together. I think that's the best way to have a long-lasting relationship. It doesn't automatically mean you're compatible.
So you think all guys cheat?
Every guy cheats. Every guy wants to cheat at least. No guy is naturally monogamous.
You think Tom Brady cheats?
100%.
You think that's why they divorced?
No, it's because he wanted to keep working. That had nothing to do with it. She realized that she was with the best man that she can get with, and so she stayed until he just didn't want to give up his career.
But he's with one of the top models of all time. Why? My question is, why would...
I don't even know her name.
Giselle.
Come on. Yeah.
Why would a guy like that cheat on, literally one of the top supermodels of all time?
Well, listen, I'll tell you.
We
this.
just like variety.
Yeah.
We like
If you have steak for dinner every single
You're
night,
gonna get bored. You need
sometimes just
sushi.
want a fucking hamburger. I get
some
it.
fried
I mean,
chicken.
Not all guys cheat, but given the opportunity to do so frequently over a long enough period of times, I think a man will cheat. And you know, it's just you just want to. She made the point that Tom Brady with who was married to one of the top models of all time. She thinks like even a guy like Tom Brady would cheat on one of the most beautiful women ever. When a guy cheats on their girl, it has nothing to do with their girl being unattractive or unattractive anymore, not throwing it down in the bedroom, not listening. It has nothing to do with any of that. You guys, yeah, we like a variety. We just have an attraction towards it, and it's nothing emotional, right? There's no love. We're not saying I love you. Barely even want to hang around to cuddle. We just. It's just an impulse. It's an itch that we want to scratch. It doesn't go any deeper than that. It's all sexual. It's all sexual. We don't grow a bond over the people we have sex with like women do. Women do that. That's why I get it. Like it's hard for you to be able to have sex without developing any emotions, because that's what your bodies are meant to do. So you could stick with the guy, and in the case you guys have a baby, you're able to stick with the guy, and you guys could protect the kid, protect the family as a whole. And in that situation, when you're feeling protected, that's all great and all, but the guy still wants to, like, he'll hang around, but the guy still wants to, he wants to do what he wants if he can. Now, I'm against cheating. I don't think, I don't like cheating, because cheating is it's basically lying. It's a breaching the contract. I'm assuming at the beginning you guys talked about, hey, like this is gonna be exclusive, we're only dating each other, and sometimes it's unspoken and people just assume like, hey, we're not gonna be cheating. You shouldn't assume that ever, right? You guys need to lay down what each other expects throughout the relationship, right? So if you get these two couples and say like, hey, yo, if you get a girl that says, hey, I don't mind you having sex with other chicks, you know, just I don't want to interfere with our relationship, right? Don't bring back any babies. I don't want to get any diseases, yada yada. I don't want to find out you bought that bitch the same gift you bought me for my birthday, right? If there's an agreement at the beginning, then it's not cheating. That's fine. That's what I'm okay with. But to go behind somebody's back, you know, being deceitful, lying, I don't like that. That's not cool. But yeah, it's just, you know, the 31 flavors. Yeah, sometimes like I love ribs. I love ribs, but I can't eat ribs every day. I'm not content with that. I would grow bored.
Because I'm the man. You were attracted to me in the first place because of my lifestyle. I'm not going to change who I am because of a woman. When a man changes for a woman, he grows into something she's going to have contempt for. When a woman changes for a man, she'll grow into something he'll love. That's how I got you in the first place. Why would I change? And that's the biggest mistake that guys make, is they get in a relationship, they get comfortable, they get fat, they lose their ambition. I got her, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And that woman starts to lose what? Respect for him. When a woman changes for a man, he gains more respect for her.
Men and women are so different, aren't they?
Yeah. When you're changing for a woman, that inevitably puts her in a leadership role. And when a woman's in a leadership role, she's going to lead you all right to the end of the relationship.
Yeah, women, man, women really don't know how, and they don't do this on purpose. But like as a guy, given the option between going out to the gym, getting work done, seeing some of your friends, getting more work done, if that was the Saturday you had planned, and your girl comes over Friday night, and you are obligated between kicking her out in the morning and getting what you need to get done, or to spend the whole day fucking, you're gonna choose option B. Like you just want to. It's like you see them laying there in that bed, and you would throw it all away. A man will throw their whole day plan away for this girl, and then what's gonna happen? Like he said, you're gonna get fat, You're gonna lose ambition. She's gonna notice that. She's gonna notice that you're not doing what attracted her to begin with, and then you're left with nothing. You're all confused. You're like, yo, I sacrificed this and that for you. Well, like what happened? And she's gonna be like, you're just not the same. You're not a man anymore. All right. Now, men and women in a relationship, they need to both make sacrifices for each other. You have to. Like this unspoken rule that nobody wants to talk about. But relationships, life in general, everything's transactional, right? So like, hey, if we're gonna be together, let me protect as a guy. Let me protect and provide for you. Let me make sure you make the best decisions for yourselves. And as the lady, you give up that ass. Like, it's that simple. It's a sacrifice. You give up that ass on command. I'm never gonna think of my girl as a mindless drone if she changes for me. If that's your concern, that's not the case, right? We're not telling you to make a complete 180, but hey, maybe change 50% of your habits whenever we're together or when we're not together. That's it. Here's where men and women are different. I love double text, triple text. I love good mornings. I love words of affirmation, random words of affirmation throughout the day. Give a guy attention. That is fine. That is healthy, right? Don't be blowing up their phone if you know that they're busy. Like if you're sending them a text messages or phone calls and you know that they're busy, you know that they're working. If you send out a text in that format, knowing that they're busy, that's fine. As long as you're not interrupting what they need to get done, that is okay. But if I'm constantly doing the same thing, if I'm like just flowering you with attention and wanting to see you all the time, if I'm sacrificing my resources, my income to always see you, eventually we're gonna be left with nothing. Eventually we're gonna be like, oh, I don't have enough money because we went this place that time, went this place that time, when I knew I should have been working. He's gonna look weak. The guy's gonna look weak. It's more difficult than you know to have to say, hey babe, you gotta go, you gotta leave. I gotta get to work. You know, it's hard to do. It's harder than you think.